Hello everybody, this question is based on simultaneous equations. So if you look at the question, what it says is 37 boys and 33 girls are divided into two groups with 40 children in group 1 and 30 children in group 2. How many more boys are there in group 1 than there are girls in group 2? So now how do we go about doing this? So if this is a group 1 and there's a group 2, so they're saying there are 40 children in group 1, okay, a total of 40 in group 1 and total of 30 in group 2. And the boys and girls, suppose B1 is a boy in group 1 and G1 is equal to girls in group 1, and then similarly for group 2 we can say B2 are the boys and G2 are the girls. So the question tells us that the total number of boys is 37. So let's write down what we know. So we can say B1 plus B2 equals 37, and then G1 plus G2 is equal to 33. And then we also know that B1 plus G1 is equal to 40, and then B2 plus G2 is equal to 30. So what do we have to find here now? See, we need to find, we really don't need to find the number of boys or the number of girls in each group. What we do need to find is how many more, if I use a highlighter, so how many more boys are there in group 1 than there are girls in group 2. So there are more boys in group 1 than there are girls in group 2. Okay, so then what I can do is I can write that we need to find more boys. So group 1, so that is B1 minus G2. So this is what we need to find, from the system of equations that I've written down here. So how do we go about doing that? It's quite easy. I think some of you might have figured it out already. But what I can do is, you see, if I can write, I know B1 plus B2 is 37. So if I can write B2 in terms of G2, looking here, so I can say B2 is 30 minus G2, and then I can replace this B2 here with this, so I can then write hence. So I've got B1, so B1 plus, instead of B2 I write 30 minus G2, and that is equal to 37. So B1 minus G2 is equal to 37 minus 30, that is equal to 7. So that's the answer really, because the question once again is how many more boys there are in group 1 than there are girls in group 2. So there are 7 more boys.